கோயம்புத்தூர் மக்களுக்கு இனிய மாலை வணக்கம். So good evening everyone here. So I am a 23-year-old guy named Padmanabhan Gopalan now, but when I was graduating from GCT, the home college of Coimbatore, everyone used to call me as a waste guy. So eventually I loved to be a waste guy and started this initiative. I would like to highlight the connect between the initiative, how I started this initiative when I was 21 probably. So I was just reading the statistics was what ma'am was saying, and I was going to schools to sell my first social product of teaching kids on alternative education, hands-on education. So I just used to carry a suitcase and will go and experiment things to different schools across Coimbatore, including some of the government schools here. So then immediately after reading those statistics, I also carried a weighing scale with me. So I just weighted the number of kgs that has been wasted in different schools across Coimbatore city and also a couple of nearby cities. And it was very strange. I used to spend lunch time with the kids. So particularly this generation kids, they doesn't know the importance of food, and it was very strange that they think food is equal to the money they use it to get it. So it is more than the natural resources, it is more than the human effort, it is more than the connect that brings between the persons. So then I was going and lecturing the students like this, not to waste food. So I took lot of measures to audit food waste in each campus, and every day the students will read it in the next day assembly that we all wasted 60 kgs of food. The students will repeat it. We all wasted 60 kgs of food, which would have fed around 120 people. So that went deep inside the heart of kids, and we created zero food waste schools in a couple of places. So then I was addressing to a small group of children who are less than 5 years old. That is where No Food Waste born, and it was closing to the World Food Day, which is October 16th. So I was addressing to kids there, and a kid, a 4th standard kid, came and asked me in native Tamil, வாழை இலை வந்து என்னோட ஹைட்டாக இருக்குண்ணா, நான் கல்யாண மண்டபத்தில் நான் உட்காரதுக்கு முன்னாடி எனக்கு தனியாக ஒரு இலை போட்டு எல்லா டிஷ்ஷஸ் வச்சிடுறாங்க, நான் என்னென்ன பண்ணுவேன், என்னால் இவ்வளோ சாப்பிட முடியாது, இதை நான் எங்கே போய் கொடுப்பேன், எப்படி எடுத்துகிட்டு போகிறது அப்படின்ற ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்டுச்சு. ஸோ இட் வாஸ் லைக் ஸ்லைப்பிங் மீ த்ரைஸ் ஆர் ஃபோர் இன் மை ஹெட். என்னடா இப்படி ஒரு கேள்வி கேட்டாங்களேன்னு சொல்லிட்டு அன்றைக்கி நைட் எனக்கு ஒரு தூக்கமே இல்லை. ஒரு கனெக்டிவிட்டி கொடுக்கணும்னு சொல்லிட்டு, ஈவன் இஃப் யூ செக் இன் த டொமைன் டீட்டெயில்ஸ் ஆஃப் nofoodwaste.in, it was bought only in the midnight, probably 1 or 2 p.m. in the night, and I had a number at that time, and I immediately put it on to the Facebook that if you have any excess food, kindly do call to me. Then remember, I am a only person, I don't have anything, I don't even have the vessels, I have only the phone and an internet and a small wish inside my heart that I should serve to the community. Then I was wandering around the streets of the city and found a lot of hungry people, which I took it into No Food Waste. Then on the second day I got a call from to the helpline number, and immediately saw a shopper bag in my home. So took the shopper bags, went to the marriage hall, took the paper rolls that was kept lying on the dining table, and had some rubber bands with me, packed all those foods and served to the community whom I was looking out for 1 or 2 days. Then I realized that I was able to feed around 60 people by just collecting that food. And that was something really very, I could not explain or define hunger in any word or word kindness, I could not define it. It was an inner feeling that made me to start this, keep on going on. So then I went deeper into the concept, and I found something called A Cube, which is audit awareness, which was the first thing, and the second thing is Annadana, feeding the excess food to the needy. The third thing is plate leftovers to biogas or compost. So this is the cycle of No Food Waste, and we have taught to some of the schools, and we have brought in something technological inside it. This is my visionary project. So we are mapping hunger across India. So we have developed a mobile application. So if you have been keep on moving to office daily and you see some place there where there is a lot of slums or where there is no proper shelter, definitely they would have been in need of a good food. So you just spend 1 minute, capture the photo, geotag it and send to us. We have a dedicated volunteers who will go and identify, verify them and check them why, and we have a questionnaire format to work with them. So this hunger mapping worked out well, and this is a hunger, and this is some of the hunger spots across in Coimbatore, Tirupur, and some of the places mapped by our volunteer. It is on our No Food Waste website also. And where do I get the supply? Hotels, marriage halls, corporates, institutions, community events, parties, So this is supply. As an engineer, supply is equal to demand. That is what I'm doing. So this is the first vehicle. I bought it second hand, and this was the first collection drive 2 years ago. And now we have vehicle across. We have a food distribution counter inside the government hospital near the pregnant ward. And we have a food distribution daily happening at Vellore dump yard, where we feed around 150 families. And in short, this is Tamil Nadu state government has provided us a food collection center across all cities where we operate. And we found out a simple formula. 1 vehicle, 2 vessels, 8 vessels, 2 volunteers. If they are working full time, we can feed 500 hungry people in each city where we operate. So very simple as that. With the help of hunger mapping, with the help of technology, and with the help of volunteers. So some of this, and recently this one, I was been using the vehicle, vessels, lot of manpower and feeding lot of people across the city. But this one was very interesting to me because I believe in a proverb called, when you give in the left hand, the right hand should not know it. So that's the key learning. I took it from No Food Waste. Someone cooks for the marriage, someone calls to me, I am someone going and collecting the food, and someone gets benefited. That formula, that thought process made me to do this also. I keep a refrigerator near to a community. So someone who is having a lot of excess food or who is in need of helping people with hunger, he will come and put the things over there in the refrigerator, and the hotel which is having the excess food will also put the food left over into the fridge. And we have security of the hotel who will monitor it also. So we distributed coupons. As Mr. Prashant Nair, I am a big inspiration. He's a big inspiration for me. I have spent 2 or 3 days with him in his town. So we have distributed coupons to the restaurant owners. So if you go and eat in the restaurant, they'll give a coupon. So nearby Araspuram, if you find any hungry people, give the coupon to them. So it is food with dignity. If you give rupees, how dignitily you will get the parcel, the same dignity you will have when you give the coupon. You can take the food that is in the refrigerator. So right now around 12 people per day average is accessing that refrigerator, and we are planning to expand it to across 10 places in the city where there will be both input and who can take it also. So in both way it will work out. So this is the team behind it. So people see me always, but there is always a big team. I wanted to give an applause with you to the team. So, and this is the Andhra Pradesh team, and this man is very inspiring to me. He is working in post office, who is an handicapped. He saw this in Tamil and translated it to Telugu, and he called our team there to do hunger mapping and all those things. He is running his own chapter in Andhra Pradesh. So that's all. And last to end off, so we have our sister Edu Dharma, which is crowdfunding platform for poor people for their education. We have raised 15 lakhs in 6 months, and 61 students are studying. It is just by means of crowdfunding. 50 rupees or 100 rupees, you log in and contribute to the website. This is the team behind it. And the little brother called Toilet First, who is building toilets for the community across Coimbatore. So, and our big brother called No Dumping, who is doing waste management with the collection of 110 tons of waste across different apartments. This is the No Dumping team. And this is our father, which is Social Capital, which is launched recently and working towards it to become a big technological platform to connect the city, need, efforts and resources of the city meet together in a technological platform called Social Capital. And our mother is Coimbatore, which is always having a key as a compassion and love. I am basically from Salem, but all these initiatives are supported by great people like you in Coimbatore. If I am not in Coimbatore, these initiatives would have not been a success. Wherever I go, I say, now a product from Coimbatore has reached across to California, that is No Food Waste. So Coimbatore is building a lot of young social entrepreneurs, and this is what made me this picture. I would like to highlight, there is no fencing at all, but there is only a gate. There is no fencing, but there is only a gate. Every sheep comes out of only the gate. So we need to remove the thought of fencing, which is not present there. So this is a message to every youngster. So there is no fencing, guys. Come out free. Let's all work together and build a better city first, then a better state, then a better nation. Thank you all. Thank you.